My friend, we have all been dealt a completely unique hand of cards in this life. We have all been blessed with completely unique circumstances, privileges, challenges, struggles, traumas, blessings in our life. And you can look at our completely unique circumstances in life as the hand of cards that we were dealt. And I'm making this video to encourage you to embrace your hand of cards. Embrace the hand of cards that you were dealt in this life. Realize your strengths and play to your strengths. It can be easy in times in our life where we are struggling, where we are facing challenges, to compare our life situation with others and give ourselves essentially an excuse as to why we are not fulfilling our fullest potential by dismissing other people's success in life, by highlighting the fact that, oh, they were spoon-fed for their entire life, or oh, they were born into money, or oh, she got access to this opportunity and that's why she is where she is today, or his dad is whatever. And by doing this, we are essentially giving ourselves an excuse as to why we're not living up to our full potential. And if you consider, I'll give you an example. The kid born in Nigeria who lives on a dirt floor, who has to fetch his water every morning, who doesn't know where his next meal is going to come from, versus the kid who was born into an extremely wealthy family, who has never had to worry about any of his basic needs, who has had the privilege to choose what he wants to eat whenever he wants, had the privilege of all these material things. You'd be surprised if you actually go to places in the world where people are a lot less quote unquote privileged in ways that us privileged people focus on, like, oh, material things and basic needs. You'd be surprised if you go to some of these places where a lot of the people have been born into lives that are a lot less privileged than people who are born in the modern world. You'd see that a lot of these people are actually very happy and smiling and joyful in their lives, whereas on the same token, a lot of what you would consider privileged people are often the most miserable. And obviously these are both generalizations, but I speak that example to also communicate the idea that privilege is relative, our privilege is relative, and everyone has unique challenges and struggles in life. Regardless of whether you were born into money or not, whether you have been blessed with opportunities that empower you in your life and that have given you monetary success or not, we are all blessed with extremely unique challenges, and they're all relative. They're all relative. Rich people struggle just as much as poor people, maybe even more sometimes, and vice versa, but it's very different in different ways, if you can see what I'm saying. The hungry kid in Africa who has to fetch his water every morning but wakes up with a smile, grateful for all the blessings in his life to be alive, versus the rich person who can barely get up in the morning, who's completely dependent on pharmaceutical drugs to feel like they can even function in life, right? You can see how problems are relative. This is not to dismiss either side of any token, really, in regards to privilege and different circumstances in life. But it's also to show you, like, hey, we are all blessed with a unique set of challenges, and every single challenge, every single obstacle in our lives has been put in our lives with the sole purpose of us transcending and overcoming these things, and in the process of doing so, developing the strength and awareness to live out our own unique purpose on this earth. That is the sole purpose of all fears and obstacles, is to be overcome by us and develop the strength, skills, and awareness necessary to live out our divine life purpose, our unique life purpose on this earth. And so, embrace your hand of cards. Embrace the challenges and the circumstances that you have been blessed with and given in your life. Allow these things to empower you to become the highest, best version of yourself. Resist the urge to hold a victim mindset or be a victim in your life and sulk about how this famous person was spoon-fed their success and they were privileged in their life and that's why they're successful. Regardless of whether that's the case or not, live your life. Resist the urge to focus on other people's situations and circumstances. Those are for them to live and experience, not you. Live your life, embrace your hand of cards, my friend. The idea that it's a very common saying, comparison is the thief of joy. This is related to this idea, but people throw that saying around all the time, but much less people fully realize what that means. Comparison is the thief of joy means embrace your hand of cards in life. Embrace your hand of cards in life. Play to your strengths. Recognize how blessed we all are to have experienced and recognize how blessed we all are to experience all of the unique aspects of our life, all the challenges, all the blessings, and find the amazing opportunity to become stronger and grow and empower yourself from all of your circumstances in life.